where you set out to make an imprint, or was there a moment either early on or maybe at the outset where you realized it could be something this special?
I'm just hooping, playing basketball the right way, taking the shots that the defense gives me, stay aggressive. And a lot of shots went in tonight, but my teammates kept feeding me the ball, telling me to attack. Plays were drawn up for me. They were looking for me in transition. And, you got teammates like that, good things happen.
Hi, Jimmy. Jackna Rodriguez from Dominican Republic. 56 points for you tonight. What is it about the playoff that bring out this other side of you?
I don't know. I just I love the competitive aspect of it, I guess. I think this is where all the best players, they show up and they show out. And I'm not saying I'm one of those best players. I just want to be looked at as such. And I just go out there and I compete. I want to do everything for my team to win, along with everybody else on this roster. I think Coach Pat and Spo wanted me here for a reason. I feel like this is part of that reason. But the job's not done, so we don't want to get comfortable. We got one more to get.
Jimmy, you guys didn't lead to the fourth quarter. You were down 12 midway through the fourth. Take us through what changed. What made a game that they were at times dominating to boom, midway through the fourth, everything just seemed to turn on a dime?
Some of my bad shots went in. That was the difference of the game. I stepped on the line on a three. I really wanted it to be a three. But that's Caleb's fault because Caleb always does that. But that's the game. It's a game of shot making. It's a game of runs. We withstood theirs. And we went on a run ourselves, and we closed it out. In the end, we got some stops. Kyle was out there stealing the ball from everybody and setting great screens. It legit is a complete team effort. I know everybody sees the 56 points, but if they're not looking to get me the ball or setting great screens where I could get to my right or get to my left or get to the free throw line, this game's a lot different.
Drew is known as one of the NBA's top perimeter defenders. How much are you kind of enjoying this challenge of going up against him in this series?
He is a hell of a defender. I'm not going to lie. But I just think it's tough whenever, somebody's making everything that they put up there. But I'm going to attack no matter what. And I hope everybody else does. But I will give him his props on that. He's a hell of a defender, physical, plays hard, never takes a possession off. And those are the guys that I want to compete against.
And obviously the job's not done for you guys, but you talked about the ups and downs y'all have experienced this season. Just what's it been like to go from a do-or-die playing game to being up 3-1 on a team like that?
We knew what we were capable of, even if nobody else outside of this building, outside of this roster, and outside of this organization believed in us. That's fine. We just want to continue to do what we know is possible, play basketball the right way, smile and have fun, and be together no matter what. And then we just going to see where we end up.
Two quick questions, Jimmy. You've denied it before, but is playoff Jimmy a thing? Are you ready to?
It's not a thing. It's not. I just be hooping.
And the second part, just in terms of when this defense that's so reliant on rim protection, everything, you were kind of putting footwork clinics out there. Is that you have to rely on that a little bit more, you feel like, in this matchup when they're playing that type of defense?
I think so. But, that's a lot of what I work on whenever I come into the gym at night with Brickley. And then I got Remy guarding me. Manny attempts to guard me. It never ends well for either one of those guys. Even Ernie was trying to guard me today, so that's bad. But I'm just, in my wheelhouse, I'm comfortable. And I take the shots that I know that I can make. That's the game for you.
Jimmy, you fouled out Holiday. You guarded Giannis. As equally as extraordinary as your offensive performance was, your defense as well was inspiring. There were a couple of words that you threw to Bam when he went to the rim and fell down. You said, do it again. What exactly did you do to really light the fire under him, especially when some of his easier buckets weren't going down?
That's what stars do. They impact the game when they're not making shots, getting stops, getting every rebound, getting a steal, diving on the floor. And that's what Bam is for us. It's okay that he's not making shots, but my goodness, whenever his shot does go in, I think everybody's job is going to be a lot easier. And I want that for him. I really do. But I don't want him to press it. I want him to keep playing winning basketball like he has been doing. But every chance you get, fire that bad baby up at the rim. That's what I do.
Tyler's out and Vic, come into this game. Do you come into this game saying, like, all right, more on my plate, like mindset-wise, or how did you approach that?
It's the same for me. I miss my guys, though. I really do. Talked to them earlier. It's just tough not being out there with those guys competing. But we still got a job doing. I want to win for them. I really do. But I hope to see my guys soon.
Jimmy, again, congrats on the win. Congrats on the 56 points. 21 valuable points, obviously, in that fourth quarter by you. But what comes to mind when you just literally outscore yourself in the first quarter alone?
I'm just trying to win, honestly. They was telling me to attack, make sure I don't turn the ball over, put the ball on the rim. And that's what I did. I'm telling you, it's a lot of bad shots, but the only difference between a good and a bad shot is if it go in, and a lot of mine went in.
Last question.
Jimmy, everybody's going to talk about the 56, and rightly so, of course, but the adversity you guys have dealt with all year, the ups and downs and challenges and injuries and all that, how much did that prepare all the other guys on your team for what you need from them in these moments, what this team needs from them in these moments, the toughness, the rebounding, the simple things that show up in a box, like a box out even?
Yeah, it did a lot for us. But the best thing about this group is we're confident no matter what. We know that we can compete with anybody as long as we're together, as long as we play hard and we do what Spo is telling us to do for the most part. And we're going to be fine. But we all really, really, really enjoy being around one another, love hooping with one another. And through the good and bad, you can tell everybody the truth and you move on. And that's the formula right now. And I feel like that's the reason we're winning.